Hi everyone, I'm Farah from VoxMeta. Today we are doing a full unboxing of VoxMeta's flagship industrial 3D scanner, the H1 Pro. This is a comprehensive solution engineered specifically for high-precision metrology and challenging industrial environments. So I'm super excited to see the package content. So without further delay, let's do it. First of all, we have industrial carrying case here. Now scan the QR code so you can get the app link, all the information about the package content, and how to use the wired and wireless connection of H1 Pro right away. Let's open it and put it aside. And the first thing that meets us is a quick start guide. It's designed to help users complete device initialization in minutes and get straight to work. And quality certificate. First and foremost, let's have a look at our main hero, the H1 Pro 3D scanner. This is our core product, the H1 Pro industrial scanner. With a metrology grade accuracy of 0.050 mm, it is a powerful tool for the most demanding industrial tasks. Next one is power adapter. The power adapter delivers stable power to the scanner directly through the data cable. And also we have universal power adapter. These universal power adapters ensure our kit can seamlessly adapt to the power standards of different countries and regions worldwide. 1865 all lithium batteries, 4 packs. We have included 4 high-capacity 1865 all batteries. They support hot swapping, enabling 24/7 uninterrupted operation. And also lithium battery charger. The dedicated charger ensures you have a reliable power supply for long-duration field scanning assignments. The next component is our wrist strap phone holder. Paired with our mobile app, it turns your smartphone into a real-time preview screen, giving you total freedom from cable restrictions. USB-A to USB-C adapter. We also include a thoughtful USB-A to USB-C adapter, making the kit fully compatible with the late mainstream laptops on the market. Dedicated USB flash drive. Our dedicated USB drive comes preloaded with a software installation package and essential configuration files for both the H1 Pro and the calibration board. We have 3mm markers, 1000 pieces. 3mm markers are perfect for capturing fine, intricate details on complex workpiece surfaces. Also, we have 6mm markers. Specifically designed for large-scale industrial scanning, these 6mm markers provide exceptional tracking stability. Next one is USB-A to Ethernet cable. This USB-A to Ethernet cable ensures a high-speed, reliable wired connection between the scanner and various workstations. And also we have power cable. Next one is USB-A to USB-C cable. 5-meter aviation to RG45 cable. This 5-meter industrial-grade aviation cable ensures long-distance, high-stability data transmission, even in complex electromagnetic environments. Next is a core accessory, the high-precision calibration board. It's the cornerstone for maintaining the device's micron-level accuracy, ensuring every single measurement is precise and error-free. Finally, we have the manual turntable. When paired with a scanner, it allows for seamless 360-degree scanning of small to medium-sized workpieces, leaving no dead angles. And that concludes the full unboxing of the VoxMeta H1 Pro 3D scanner. Professional, powerful, and ready to go right out of the box. If you have any questions regarding the package content, please feel free to ask in the comment section below. See you in the next videos. 点击是0.1 0.8，对0.8，然后到 1.5， 就这里这样吗？ 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1.5 1 Hello and welcome everyone. I'm your host Farah from VoxMeta team. The video that you just showed before, we played before, was the unboxing video demonstrating all the accessories that we sent within the box of VoxMeta H1 Pro 3D scanner. And the next video was the ball gauge measurement, right, in our inspection lab. So today we prepared some of the objects for you guys to demonstrate once again the ability and the performance of the H1 Pro, the flagship industrial 3D scanner we have here. So before we jump into scanning, we will of course have to calibrate our 3D scanner in order to achieve best possible performance from it and accuracy, right? So first let's go take our calibration board and quickly conduct this operation, right? So first we come here and let's connect our 3D scanner to our PC and create a new project. We're not gonna create a new project, we're just gonna have to calibrate it first. So we start from calibrating. The process is really easy and fast. Just have to follow the instructions. Huh? And this way, and now we finished. The calibration process is really easy and fast. Now we can create a new project and start scanning our objects. So we have prepared several interesting stuff for you guys today. We will start from this die casting large scale object. We're gonna be scanning first the whole body using a low resolution of point spacing in order to fastly capture the whole body. And for the demanding parts with a lot of details, we're gonna use a higher resolution of point spacing, and later we can align them and stitch them together. All right, so let's jump into it. Today, by the way, we're gonna be using wireless mode. So we just remove this cable simply, and we long press on a turn on button, and we have this green light on top of it. We are sure that our scanner is ready to work. So now we go to the settings of Wi-Fi and find our scanner. We will search for the last 4 digits of 3D scanner here, 0011, and we just simply connect to it. And the password is by default Vision 3D. Let's connect to it. All right, the connection is successful. After we connect, all right, I can see that we connected to the wrong 3D scanner. 001 is not ours, 0031 is our scanner. So we connect to it one more time and see if the program will automatically identify our 3D scanner, because we have already conducted the initial configuration, so we don't have to do that once again. So let's check it out. I can see that we successfully connected to our 3D scanner. And by the way, the biggest advantage of the H1 Pro is that we have phone holder mount strip that we can attach our smartphone directly to our wrist by using it. So let's go check it out. You want to make sure you attach it tightly, and now you just take out your phone, your smartphone, you download our VoxMeta program, you go to Wi-Fi settings and find the Wi-Fi of the 3D scanner that you want to connect to, and after that let's clean up the space, and later I won't have to look at the screen of the laptop. I can directly look at my phone and see the live stream of my scanning process. This way we'll have a complete control and freedom of movement. All right, here we have successfully made a connection with our 3D scanner. Now we do the same with our phone, and then attach your phone to your wrist. Just a moment. And we've successfully connected to the scanner. Now we'll wait until the phone connects to our scanner. Alright, just a moment, I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi. Okay, let's wait until our phone finds the Wi-Fi. Now we just simply go这个怎么看嘛？ Let's adjust the point spacing up to 80 and the shutter to 1.5 and quickly scan the whole body of this die casting component. As you can see, the speed is 120 FPS, is very fast and smooth. Just quickly capture everything on it first, and then for the details we can use the higher resolution point spacing. As you guys remember, we have a capturing power of 4.4 million points per second. Industrial grade cameras with minimized noise. Also we have aviation connection to RJ45 cable that provides stable power, and Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth for also stable connection. Wireless gigabit transmission. So in order to achieve this 120 FPS frame rate, you guys need to have a solid PC, and the minimum requirement would be Core i5 12th generation paired with RTX 2060, and the recommended PC specs would be Core i7 paired with RTX 4060. So this way you can achieve the same performance level that you're seeing right now. You want to make sure to capture everything from different angles, because it has a lot of blind spots like this, as you can see. All right, now we're good to move.啊，手机没有画面。Alright, as you can see, we have finished scanning the whole body, and now we can move on to scanning the other parts using higher resolution point spacing, right? Okay, we have point cloud optimization. It should not take too much time because we have built-in AI powerful chip that can manage to process this type of huge objects in a short period of time. As I said, as you can see, everything intact and clear. But these parts, even though they look quite nice, we want to use a high resolution point spacing. Let's first remove the plane on this one. Let's choose associated point clouding. Yep, it's not bad. Now let's manually choose the surface. And this way we can delete the, and we have whole body. And now we create a new project and we put the point spacing down to 0.20. 0.20, this one to 0.5, and we scan these critical spots on it. So that we later can replace it with the first file. Only this spot, we're gonna be scanning only this spot, no other spots. In this scenario, the most suitable scanning mode would be single laser mode in order to capture this complex geometry and the deep hole here. So we pause it, double tap one more time, and we are switched to a single laser mode. As you can see, this concentrated power in a single laser can reach to deep pockets of any object and successfully scan it. Almost done. All right, from this angle one more time, and we're good to go. All right, as you can see, guys, it didn't took too much time to complete this task. Now we have to clean it up and align it with the first project. Here we have it. This place, we use lasso in order to delete this part so that we can replace it with the more detailed part. And here you can see we just simply stitch them. The program will automatically identify the two objects and stitch them together. And then later you can see the difference between these two objects. You can see here we have even this surface texture, this text on it, and the numbers here, they're also visible on this one. This is a lower resolution. You can see much details. So this is the very good way of scanning. You can see in the same project you can use different point spacing in order to achieve this nice results. So this was large-scale die casting component for today. We have managed to scan it successfully. Now we can move on to scanning the other parts. That is to say, from this big part, we're gonna jump right into a small one. 把这个移过去吗？把这个东西，这样继续。All right, let me show you. We have this small part that we're gonna scan right now. All right, we use turntable. hope everything is visible for you guys. Okay, let us remove this so we have enough space for you guys to see. Nice, we have enough space here that we can operate. I'm reminding you once again that we're using the wireless mode right now because we have 2 hot swappable batteries. Even if they are depleted, you can remove one. The H1 Pro can still run on the other one. That means you can work 24/7 non-stop. And let's put it on our desk and just simply scan it. Create a new project. We're gonna use a default settings 050, 05. We scan the markers first. All right, this one. This turntable is not suitable for working. Just remove it. We just simply use this plane. Let's cancel this one and create a new one. Okay. For this project, we will not need any turntables. We just simply scan it. We capture the markers on it first. Long press on a play button and double tap on the M. So we switch up to 34 crossline laser for fast and wide coverage scanning. Now we can move on to meshing and apply. And here you go. You can see that all the geometry on it was successfully captured. The details are preserved extremely well intact. Let me switch to Solid Plus wireframe and check it out. Check these details. It is ready to be exported as an STL file mesh, and then later you can import into a CAD modeling program for further processing, whether it's research development or quality inspection or reverse engineering, right? Now we have finished with the third one. We can move on to our fourth object. This one is quite interesting because we're gonna be scanning both sides and later we can align them into one complete mesh model, right? So this is gonna be interesting. Stay tuned, guys. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And for this project, let's use this turntable in order to uplift our object. Oh, all right. Let me adjust this space. Now we're good to go. Let's go back and create. First, let me save this file, and then we can go back to our main page, create a new project, scan the markers per usual, and jump into scanning the object itself after. All right, the markers are done. Let's scan it. I'm still using 34 crossline laser mode. All right, this one is also has this difficult areas that require you to scan from all angles possible. Otherwise you can miss some critical spaces here. All right, now we can move on to the other side. I hope if you're new here, let's talk about the precision a little bit. So H1 Pro delivers the basic precision of 0.050 millimeters per meter. That is an industrial grade precision. And also for large objects we have a volumetric accuracy of 0.050 millimeters plus 0.03 millimeters per meter. But if you use our carbon fiber scale bar, you can achieve the volumetric accuracy of 0.050 millimeters plus 0.02 millimeters per meter. Here we have this ring that we want to capture precisely. Now we're done with this side. Let's clean it up and move on to the other side. And then later we can use automatical stitching. All right, let's remove the plane. Nice. Here we have the clean mesh body that we can use a little later. Now we create a new file and we scan the markers on it too. Huh? Oh. So before we scan it, let me show you the PC specs that I'm using right now. Here we have the CPU. Our CPU is Core i9 14900HX with 24 cores. As you can see, we have RAM of 34 gigabytes DDR5 RAM. Of course, we're running on SSD. And the next critical moment is the GPU, right? We have a GPU NVIDIA RTX 5070 laptop. As you can see, it is powerful enough to run with our 3D scanner, and it doesn't even have a lot of work to do. You can see it is not uploaded. And this is the PC specs of our laptop. Now let's move on to scanning the markers on the other side of the object, and then we can stitch them into one complete mesh model. Double tap. All right. Apart from this 34 crossline laser mode, we have also 17 parallel laser mode that is used for fine edge and a surface texture. And also we have single laser mode that I demonstrated when we were scanning the large scale die-cast component, that is used for deep holes and narrow slots. All right, we finished with this part. Let's go move on to this one. Capture everything. As you can see, the scanning process is extremely easy and convenient, and is just a pure pleasure because of the performance wise of our scanner. The 120 FPS is really easy to work with. This one is done almost. Also from this side, this one. All right, finished. Now we can move on to processing it. Long press on the play button so we can switch to processing the object. Let's first clean it up. Let's manually choose. All right, now you can see that we're ready to stitch. So we choose stitching, auto switch stitching, and see the results. And here you go. The auto stitching of VoxMeta works perfectly. You can see it identified two sides of the object and automatically aligned them together. Now here we have the final result. You can check that everything looks complete and intact. All the details, all the curves. So this was the stitching of VoxMeta. As you can see, it works perfectly nice. So let's save this file. So later we can upload it to our Facebook group, that you can download it from there and check it for yourself, right? And that is not everything that we prepared for today. Also, we have another object that we're gonna stitch into complete one. This one is very complex due to the fact that it has a lot of ribs and difficult geometry on it. You can see this one is a quite task for any 3D scanner out there. So let's see how our H1 Pro will deliver with this one. We don't need turntable, just simply need this space. So let's scan it. Let's create a new project here. Let's go back home. Scan the markers on it first. Let me apply some markers on the plane for convenience. Nice. Let's go scan it. Nice. Now we can move on to scanning it. As you can see, this one is quite difficult one. It is really hard to reach all the angles. So it is quite time consuming. All right, while we're scanning, you guys can mention your country in the chat, where you guys watching us from, and what are you particularly interested in. And if you have any suggestions for scanning objects, you can feel free to leave them in the chat. The feedback is really important. We're always reading your comments. And here we have it, almost there, but this is just a half of the task, so later we have to scan the other side, but for now we want to finish this one. Nice. And from this angle, all right, nice. Let's run it one more time and check if we have missed any spot here. All right, I can see that everything looks fine. Even if we discover any problems with it, we can still resume the scanning. So for now, let's just long press on the play button and move into processing mode. And here you have it. Here you have it, guys. So I can see that I have several spots that I need to scan one more time. Here, for example, and this one. Nice. So even after finishing scanning, you want to make sure to check if you have any spots that needs to be supplemented once again for better results. Now I'm positive that I captured everything so that we can move on to clean it up. Let's go try this. This one is not suitable for this scenario, so we manually choose the object. Also, we have this dongle that we can just uplift. This way we can so you can see we have separated the plane from the object. Now we just use this option, inverted choice, and clean it up. Now we have clean mesh model. We create a new project, scan the markers on the other side, right? So this would be this one. Let's go do it. All right, long press on play button, double tap on M, and we start scanning. This side is not as complicated as the other one, but still it does contain some of the complex geometries that need attention. All right, move here. So in order to alignment be successful, you want to make sure to capture the common markers on both sides so that the program can identify the position of the object and later successfully align them. Okay, we're almost there. All right, nice. We finished this one. Let's go mesh it up. Long press and clean it, and then we can stitch them into one complete mesh model. Everything looks perfect. Let's manually choose. All right. So this is the plane that we want to remove. All right, this way. Let's apply it. And now we can choose this option, invert the choice, simply delete it. And now we can choose auto stitching, and as you can see, the VoxMeta program automatically aligned them into one complete mesh. Here you can check the final result. Look at the details. Everything is preserved nicely and complete. Look at these parts. Just a nice mesh model. I'm very super satisfied with the results. And now we can move on to the other object that we want to scan today. That would be the last one for today, and after that we can wrap it up. And this is here, I guess it's a car bumper. This is a plastic stuff, so you can see it is bending and moving all the time. So we're gonna be scanning this one today as the last object. All right, let's go back to, before let me save this project. Let's go back to main screen, create a new project, and we're still gonna use the default settings. Scan the markers first. All right, long press on play button, double tap on M. The scanning process is really enjoyable. Everything looks smooth. No connection loss. We might have problems with tracking because we don't have enough markers applied on the surface. But that is really easy to solve. All right, almost there. All right, almost there. Finished. Long press, and let's go clean it up. Point cloud associated and delete it. Now let's go mesh it up closer to reality and check the final results. So far we've been using the 3D scanner for 30 minutes on the wireless mode, and you can see we have left 67% of batteries. That means you can run up to 2 to 3 hours workflow, and then you can switch the depleted batteries, because we have battery charger here, and here is the final result. You can see everything is captured nicely, all the curves, all the bumps, all the details. You can see. So I'm super satisfied with the results. Let's go back to homepage. So this was it for today, guys. If you have any questions, suggestions, remarks, or any other ideas, please leave them in the chat. We're really glad to know that you're interested in our product. And also I want to remind you guys about our Kickstarter program that we successfully launched. And if you want to place order, you can head out to our Kickstarter page and put your order there. Thank you for attending for today's live stream. We'll be back today afternoon with another episode of demonstrating the power of H1 Pro. So you're welcome to attend that one. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and like button. Also, you can join our Facebook community. We're posting all the latest news and new projects there, so you can stay in news with us. So see you in the next videos. Guys, today we're visiting our quality inspection lab to demonstrate the measurement of a ball gauge. To ensure absolute precision, this facility is climate controlled, maintaining a constant temperature of approximately 20 degrees Celsius and stable humidity. So let's go check it out. Every ball gauge has its own precision information. In order to get the report, you just need to scan the QR code on the ball gauge, and it will redirect you to the website where you can check the information. And now we can start scanning the ball gauge itself.
Great feature. Okay, now number 2. So far the results are pretty nice. Precision is really high, and let's go check the number 1. Yeah, precision is very accurate and stable.